Right, this is take two. Good morning, Fraser. Uh, the one downfall of yesterday was that the battery didn't charge at all in the while we were traveling, which I never thought of. Anyway, heading off to Kelly's. It's about 10 to 8 in the morning. Heading off to Kelly's because what we were supposed to do yesterday is, if we got back on the 3 ferry, we were going to help him move some couches from the basement up to the top because he's got new couches coming in. But we didn't get a chance to do that yesterday because it was too late. And then we gotta still drop off those 2 cabinets that are still in the back of Kelly's truck to the church as well. So we're off to do that. And then after that, hopefully, if Tim's feeling well, we'll still go and do the bearings on his vehicle down at his work. So he was in an accident last night, car accident. But he's fine. Everybody's fine. He did really well because I've trained him to do it well. But he called me up, which whenever he calls me, that's something's not right. So he calls me up and he's like, "Hey," he's very calm. "Hey, just so you know, everybody's okay." I'm like, "All right, what's going on?" "Yeah, we were hit by a car that ran through a stop sign." So they were heading up the road, and this car just ripped through a stop sign and smoked them. There was 3 of them in his friend's truck. He was in the back seat of the truck, and the car that came through the stop sign smoked them in the rear driver's wheel, right on the axle, and so it spun the truck about 180 degrees. But everybody in the truck was fine, and the truck had minimal damage to be seen. The other car was totaled, but the kid was, fine, right? Seemed to be out. He was standing, he was walking, and stuff like that. But so anyway, yeah, that was about 10:30 or so last night, and we went there and hung out with him till, I don't know, whatever, 11:30 or so, and we were going to drive him home, but he wanted to go with one of his other friends to Ian and Emma's place, because it was Ian and Emma's it was Emma's truck that he was in, and it was Ian and Emma that he was with, and he wanted to go and make sure that they were okay. So he, yeah, it's good. Very proud of that kid, So anyway, let's head off to Kelly's and then get this job done. Want to say good morning?
Good. Hey, Fraser, how's it going? Got another job for him.
Always another job, man. So this is Kelly's collection of wood. The recent collection. He's got other wood, but he turns wood and he plays.
No, I am learning how to turn wood.
Yeah.
This is my other collection.
Just a little bit of wood.
And this is the little things I play with.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one didn't work so well.
Yeah.
So I'll put it on and do it again. That's the one I'm playing with now.
Well, that's very cool. Yeah, wood everywhere. Wood everywhere.
Cherry. See?
Nice. Very nice. Do you have a pen?
Pen? I have one upstairs.
He makes pens. On this ginormous lathe, which I helped him move in here, by the way, and is about, 8,000 pounds?
Yeah.
And he makes these little things out of them.
And I'm gonna.
It's pretty impressive.
Make some of the blanks like that.
Oh yeah, sweet.
So that's
he
gonna
laminates
go
them
there.
together, and
yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's very cool. They're very nice looking pens, actually. Look at all these. Look at these chisels. These are like professional chisels. Very cool.
But that's my cool wood.
Is that your broom?
This stuff is Scotch broom.
Yep.
That yellow flowery wheat. But it is
nasty
gorgeous
stuff.
wood.
But yeah, it does look nice when it's finished.
You should take some for picture frames.
But by the time I get it from there down to, square, it'll be like toothpick size. The way I cut.
I'll show you the ones I did.
Fair enough. I will follow you.
But they're really, really cool.
I got my straps for,
You would.
Very nice.
A little more in the corner.
Wow. Yeah. It's very cool, man. Very cool. Hey, Cooper. This is Cooper. Hey, Cooper. Hey, Cooper. How you doing, buddy?
Say hi,
Hello. How are you? You're such a good dog. No, I don't have any treats for you.
Where's Fraser?
And we got our straps here for carrying if we need to. Don't know that we need to. All right, done that job. That was some work. So we walked them out the back door, and they're those reclining chairs. So they're a little bit heavy too, right? Each end reclines. We walked it out the door, around the back, around his shop, and then back up the hill, up the grass, and in through his front door, kind of thing, right? Overall, very simple, but man, walking up backwards and holding that heavy thing, it was, yeah, my muscles are a little straining, not gonna lie. Now we're gonna head to the church and drop off those cabinets. So. All right, that was quick, easy, and painless. You got the cabinets in there. They're not assembled. We got the ones that were unassembled because they were the proper sizes. The ones that were assembled were, the corner cabinet was not what I was looking for. And this turned out to be a little bit cheaper anyway, by like 150 bucks. So it was good, even with the doors. So yeah, that's that for now. Gonna head home and see if Tim's gonna, actually I'm gonna eat breakfast at home. And then gonna see if Tim's getting up and see when we're going off to do his vehicle. Hopefully he's feeling fine, but you know. I am truly a little frightened. So I'm here at the church. I'm gonna work on one of these cabinets or two. But upstairs there's all sorts of noise because a bunch of the ladies from the youth leaders are doing a synchronized swim event for the talent show that they're doing for the youth. Apparently it's on dry land, so who am I to judge? Are you kidding me? So far, this looks way more user simple than when we did ours ages ago, because all of the pieces, normally you got to find the pieces and put them all in. They're all in there. I do have to read the instructions though. There's kind of no way to get around with that. Sheet A. Sheet A. Do it the way they want. Sheet A. They are having way too much fun up there. Way too much fun. That's okay. Two.
So didn't even have to mess around with all the little things. They're all in the wood now.
Oh, that's
Like,
nice.
everything's pre-placed.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. How did the dancing go? Did it go well?
Oh yeah.
Or the swimming, sorry. Yeah.
You're good?
I'm good. I'm half done.
Okay.
That literally took me, what, phrase? I'm literally done.
Well, okay.
That took me maybe 10 minutes. So it's kind of getting used to it. Uh-oh.
What?
What's that piece for?
I want to let when he does it.
Oh, that's the shelf. Okay.
Wow. Is that the top one?
The top one?
Like, is there an upper or is it just lowers?
They're just bases. They're just
Oh,
lowers.
okay.
This one's going to go over here on this side.
Oh, this side of the fridge.
The little fridge is moving. Want to see something fun? Fridge that's been in here for a while. I can't remember whether I showed you that or not. Can you hold the door?
Dude. Make the toilet.
There's nothing there. It's
Yeah, it
all
doesn't
ice.
take long for it to turn ice. Like, very short time. Ours is probably ice right now.
Nasty. I can't believe how simple that is with all the pieces already attached. It's crazy. So, it's very simple, very quick. Well, that came off fairly easily. Yeah. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Isn't it? Travel. I can't go home yet. I can't go home until I put the fridge away. And I can't put the fridge away until I clean that out. There's no way I'm putting that back in there. I just can't. It goes against every soul fiber. It goes against every fiber of my being. Ow, that one hurt. I think I found Jimmy Hoffa. I did find the ice cube tray. success. Hard won, but success.
All right, let's go home.
And it's already melted a little bit.
Man, oh man.
That was a brutal amount of ice in that little freezer. A little rainy today. A little rainy. Going to Kelly and Vicky's for dinner tonight, so I'm a little bit late. But hey, Fraser. So yeah, I got some stuff done today. I didn't go down and do the stuff with Tim that we were expecting to do. Tim was still a little shaken up from the accident last night. He was doing okay. He was just a little bit shaken up, and so he decided he wanted to go over to the island. There was somebody's birthday over there, and they were doing a get-together, so he was going to go over there and hang out instead of doing the work on his car this weekend. But we'll probably do it, you know, next week, next weekend, whatever it is. Whenever he happens to do it, we'll get the video going and stuff, right? So but that's okay. So I decided after Kelly's place, and after dropping the cabinets off, I was going to do the cabinets on Monday, put them together. Decided to go in today and start putting them together, kind of thing. I've actually split up the video a little bit because there was a couple of different. It was a fair amount of video today, actually. So I'm going to use some of it for tomorrow's, because Sundays sometimes are kind of tough to get all the video, and I want to be able to video chat with you as well, right? So, so yeah, I'll split it up a little bit. But yeah, I went in to do the cabinets and that today, and got the one cabinet done for sure on this video. It worked out nicely. It's so simple now, man. Like literally, it was like you have to wet the green dowels. I guess it causes them to expand or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it was very, very simple. All the pieces all there. You just kind of bang it in and, you know, twist the little screwdriver parts, the cams and all that sort of stuff, whatever they're called. The other fridge out of there. It's Fred's fridge, actually. That probably hasn't been looked at as far as the freezer goes for maybe 1,000 years. I have never ever seen a freezer that full of ice. There was no room. It was like a solid block of ice. You saw me chipping it out. Like, that was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then the little tray part underneath that I guess catches the water, that was frozen in there too, and it took me forever to get that thing off. But it was fun. Got it done. Got it cleaned out. It's all good. But they can continue to use this one for another 1,000 years until such times it gets blocked up again. So, and then we went over to Kelly and Vicky's for dinner tonight. They called it it was like a Rax, RACLETTE, raclette. I don't know. It was. It's not a fondue, but it's like a plate thing. It's a grill, right? You got a grill on top, and you got like an oven underneath that, and you get these little square trays, and essentially you just cut up a bunch of whatever, like meat. There was prosciutto, there was some salami, there was some like Italian sausage. There was they had prawns, all that kind of stuff, right? And then, you know, vegetables like peppers, hot peppers, banana peppers, mushrooms, even gherkin pickles, which I thought was really, really weird. Who knew? But you squish this stuff, chop it up, you put it on the grill, right? And then once you got it grilled to the point where you're happy with it, or the meat and prawns, you know, cooked, then you put it in this little square tray, and you just kind of pile it in there, and then you put like cheese on it. And they had like I don't know, what did they have? They had a couple of different types of Gouda, some other garlic stuff. I don't know what the garlic stuff was. I can't remember. And then some brie. And you basically just put cheese on top of it, and you slide this little thing in underneath the grill, which is the oven portion of it, and it bakes it. Like, it just bakes it. And I don't eat bread. I haven't eaten bread for a long time. But Vicky had this ridiculously good-looking sourdough bread from Quality Foods, and so I was like, I gotta try it. So I took a piece, and I decided to butter it, and then grill it. Garlic butter, actually, and then grill it. And then I shoved it in that little tray, put some meat on it, like some sausage meat and stuff, and then put cheese on it, put it back in, and had like a garlic cheese bread. It was like a pizza, really, without pizza sauce. It was phenomenal. It was fun. It was interesting. You got lots of different varieties. I'll try this one and I'll try this one. But the gherkins, man, it was weird. Like, chopped up the gherkins and put the pickles, on this little weird pizza things with bell peppers and sausage, and it tasted phenomenal. Who knew? I was amazed. I didn't think it would taste that good. Anyway, dinner was fantastic. So we stayed there. We had dinner, and then we came home and I had to finish my editing because I hadn't done any editing yet today. So I was a little bit behind the 8 ball, but that's okay. So again, reading my new Bible with the bigger print because I'm getting old. I can almost, if you see it, I can read the big stuff. I can read those without my glasses. This stuff I can almost read without my glasses, but not quite. So, what getting old's all about, man. Anyway, I thought I would read tonight from Matthew 26, starting in verse 31. I'm just going to kind of read for a bit, and then I'm going to skip around a little bit. This is just before Jesus' arrest and during Jesus' arrest, but he's talking to Peter here. So Jesus told his disciples, "This very night you will all fall away on account of me, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I have risen, I will go ahead of you into Galilee." Peter replied, Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." "Truly I tell you," Jesus answered, "this very night, before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. But Peter declared, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." Then Jesus goes in with his disciples into the Garden of Gethsemane, and they pray. But Jesus is arrested. So they took Jesus to where all the high priest and all the teachers of the law and elders had assembled. Peter followed at a distance. So now Peter was sitting out in the courtyard, and a servant girl came to him. "You also were with Jesus of Galilee," she said. But he denied it before them all. "I don't know what you're talking about," he said. Then he went out to the gateway, where another servant girl saw him and said to the people there, "This fellow was with Jesus of Nazareth." He denied it again, with an oath, "I don't know the man." After a little while, those standing there went up to Peter and said, "Surely you are one of them, for your accent gives you away." Then he began to call down curses and swore to them, "I do not know the man." Immediately a rooster crowed. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken, "Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." And he went outside and he wept bitterly. Peter had been with Jesus for 3.5 years. That's how long Jesus' ministry was. When time came for him to actually start what they call his ministry, was 3.5 years. Peter had been with him pretty much 3.5 years, the whole time. During that time, there was all sorts of things. Peter walked on water, right? Peter knew that Jesus was the Messiah. He learned what that meant as things went along. He was confident in Jesus. But once Jesus was actually arrested, he denied Jesus 3 times. Denied Jesus 3 times. We are all going to screw up. Every one of us, all the time. Again,
none of us are worthy. There is none worthy, not one. He was side by side with Jesus. And he still denied Jesus. Because he was scared, disheartened probably. Jesus forgave him, but Peter screwed up. But he was forgiven. So we screw up all the time. I screw up all the time. But if we're faithful and just to confess our sins, he's faithful and just to forgive us our sins. So he loves us, man. Even though we screw up all the time, he absolutely loves us with an unconditional love. All we have to do is accept it. I love you, buddy. God loves you very much. I miss you. Sorry that you've been having some rough days. I'm praying for you. I look forward to seeing you soon. And I will post more tomorrow.